The Fujifilm X100 line of cameras comes with a fixed 23mm lens, which is a 35mm equivalent. Now, if you feel limited by that, you do have a couple of options as far as expanding your focal length. Fujifilm makes their own conversion lenses. This is the TCL-50mm equivalent lens and the WCL 28mm wide lens. So when I'm traveling, this is basically the only gear that I pack with me. It's light, you can fit all this in a small camera bag, and I mean, these lenses, just compared to a Canon, this is a Canon 50mm lens, so it's a little bit smaller, easier to carry. The conversion lenses screw onto the camera, so remove this ring here, and there's a thread. I keep my filter and lens hood on my camera, and then this just lines up and screws on. It's not the most convenient way of attaching a lens, but at least you have the option. Now, before you shoot, go into your menu, and there's conversion lens here, and then you just choose which lens you have on, so tele. And then it automatically recognizes that there is a conversion lens attached. One tip I recommend if you're changing your conversion lenses quite a bit is to configure one of your back buttons so that you can toggle between different lenses. It makes it a lot easier and you don't have to constantly be going into your menu and changing it. The 50mm is great if you're shooting portraits or you need a little extra reach. It does have some weight to it. It makes the camera a little front heavy, so just be aware of that. I find myself shooting more with the 28mm lens. When I was in Ireland, I had this on pretty much the whole time. It's a lot more comfortable. The conversion lenses come in two different colors, the black or the silver. They are a little pricey. Right now, I think they're around $300, $350 a piece. Definitely recommend trying to find a used copy. They're worth the money, in my opinion. They also come with this little soft carrying case, which is convenient. I just keep them in this and then throw it in my bag and it's good to go. So if you're considering getting into the Fuji X100 line of cameras, just be aware that you do have some options as far as changing your focal length. You're not just limited to the 35mm. And these are great lenses. The image quality is awesome, and I'll have some sample photos at the end of this video.